Want to know how you can make the most money that you possibly can at your garage sale?
Stay tuned.
Welcome back to another Sunday night sit down with His and Her Money. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Ty, and we're managing money, marriage, and everything in between.
So we're in that season that we've been telling you about since we came on the air. It's hustle season. And it's all about finding different ways that you can bring in additional income in order to either pay off your debt or to build up your savings. And so today we're going to tackle another type of hustle that you can throw into the mix to help you bring in some money to meet your financial goals.
That's right, guys. Garage sales. Yes, garage sales. We have now had a garage sale for the past 3 years, right? So we know a little bit about how to throw a successful garage sale or how to make the most money that you possibly can at your garage sale. So we wanted to be able to share those tips with you guys. So hopefully you can either have your first one or maybe by your next garage sale, you make the most that you possibly can.
Now let's talk about why. Why is this even an option for you? Because if you're tuned into our show, that means you're looking to do better with your finances, right? Mm-hmm. And so one way that you can do that is by getting rid of stuff that you're not using anymore. Why let it sit around your house and collect dust just because you had some sentimental value to it 3 years ago doesn't mean it feels the same or it's necessary now. So why not make a move to bring in some money by having a garage sale and getting rid of and decluttering your home and ridding yourself of things that you don't need anymore.
And that's one of my favorite, believe it or not, that's probably my most favorite reason why I like to have a garage sale. I don't like a lot of clutter. I just don't. I'm always going through stuff trying to get rid of items, and garage sale helps us do that. But the cherry on the top is making money while doing so. So let's declutter, let's clean up our lives, let's get organized, because that is an attribute of someone that is handling their money the right way.
Things in order.
It's to get things in order.
It's about having things in
That's
order.
right.
And part of putting your finances in order is putting your life in order. And
That's
this is a way to help you do that too.
That's right. So guys, what we did was, I remember when I came to you and I said, you know what, I think I want to do a garage sale. It seemed really, it seemed like it was a lot of work. That's probably why I didn't do it at first. But once we got into the whole Dave Ramsey thing and we started finding ways to make more money and we really wanted to tackle our mortgage, when we were in our previous home, I said, you know what, I think I'm going to have a garage sale. And I remember that look that you had on your face was like, oh gosh, really, Ty? I think you were excited about it, like to make money, but you thought I was going to put you to work.
Well, I think that
Tell the truth.
You think of garage sale and you get this image in your head, especially like I personally had never done one before. And so I just kind of had this idea of, what it would take to pull it off.
Right.
And so on one hand, I was like, yeah, that's a great way to make money. On the other hand, I'm like, man, how much work is that? Like, we got to box everything up and set it all out. I just wasn't sure what it all entailed.
Right. And I kind of put him at ease and I said, don't worry, I'll do all of the leg work, but I'm going to need your manpower. These arms, these muscles, show them your muscles.
Sun's out, guns out. That's what they say.
I needed him to be able to carry everything from the basement and put it outside for me, but I pretty much did the rest, and you helped. You were a great cheerleader. And so what I did was, in the beginning, I did a lot of research because I wanted to make sure that I was doing it the right way. I was unfamiliar with having a garage sale, although I had some in the past when I was younger with my when I lived at home with my parents, but doing it on your own is a whole nother ball game. So you want to make sure that you do your research. One of the ways is, like you're watching this video right now, to try to find the best.
We got you.
Yeah, to try to find the best tips possible to throw this garage sale. So let's get at it, guys.
Really, when you think about it, this is the only video you need to watch.
Oh, I like that.
We got this. Just listen. Get your pen, get your paper out, and get ready to take notes.
There are a lot of other people and other YouTubers out there as well, too, that they can learn
from. They don't
do
it like us.
No, guys, don't believe him. He's just joking. I try to tell him, like, sometimes people can't take you serious. But anyway, guys, so the first step is you want to gather all your items. And this is something that we do all year round. As Tyler mentioned, we like to declutter our home on a regular basis. I'm a maniac when it comes to that. I really am. I go through closets. I go through every room when I'm going through the kids' items, our personal items, home decor, you name it. I'm finding items. When I look at that item, if it's something that I want to donate right away, I'll donate. If it's something I want to give to someone, I'll give it to them. But if I look at it and I say, hey, you know what, I think I'm going to hold on to this for my garage sale, find a designated place in your home so you don't, become very stressed out with seeing a lot of items, that you're storing away for your garage sale. Ours was our basement, out of sight, out of mind. So I had some boxes, some bins down there, and I started to put things as I came across it, say, you know what, hey, we're not using this anymore. I will go right downstairs and put it in a box. While you're doing that, label as you go. That is so important. That is a huge time saver. Get you some labels. Dollar Tree sells them. Dollar Tree sells the little circle labels that have the prices on them. But I prefer to also have blank ones because sometimes the pre-made ones don't have all of the denominations that you're looking for. So you want to label as you go. Keep some garage sale labels and a black Sharpie wherever you store all of your garage sale items. So when you do find an item, you go ahead and you put that price on it, you stick it on there right away and put it in a box or the bin. So when it's time to pull it out, everything's already labeled. You also want to make sure that everything is clean. Oh my gosh, that's like the worst thing that you could do is sell items and they're not clean. You can't tell if they work. If it looks like garbage, more than likely people are going to think that it's garbage.
Ain't nobody finna buy that.
Yeah, they don't want to buy it. They really don't.
Clean that up.
Right.
Clean that up.
You want to clean it up. And then also too, I organize while I'm doing it. I put like items together. So kids' toys stay together. Women's items stay together. Home decor items. You guys get it. That's what I do. So the next step is signage. It's all about the signs, guys. You want to make sure that your signs are readable, legible. Most times when people are driving in the car and they're going 30, 40, 50 miles per hour, they don't have time to slow down to actually read your address. So that's not the most important thing. The most important part about your signage should be arrows, big, fat arrows, showing people the direction to go to where the sale is. We like neon or bright color signs, but guys, guess what? We've done it without, our first year, I think we had purple signs.
Yep.
But the second and third year, what I did was I got smarter. It was no need to buy garage sale signs and throw them away after one use. So we purchased signs from Office Max, I believe. I'll try to include a link below to the one that we have. It's just a big red arrow, and it's a white line, and you can put your address in that line. And what I did was I Xeroxed our address, and I put, what did I put? Oh, I put the time. I put the time. I didn't even put the day. I didn't put Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I just put our address, and then I put 8 to 3, 9 to 4, whatever time you have. And I printed it out, and then I put it on the board, and I took some clear tape, and I laminated it. So therefore, guys, guess what? We reuse them every single year.
It's important not to just have one sign out there with your address and people don't know where to go.
Yep.
That's why you have to get more. We had like 4 or 5 of these,
5.
and you want to strategically place them on high traffic areas and give people clear directions to get to your place. If you just have one sign, it's big, it's bright, it just has your address on it. I mean, don't nobody know where you live.
Some of them have arrows, but guys, the arrows are so skinny. People going fast, they can't see. All they see is a sign, but they can clearly see an arrow. So we're big fans of the arrows.
Yep.
So, and we reuse our sign every single year. This year we were able to pull it out, and guess what? I didn't have to write on it, do nothing. All he had to do was put it in the ground. Okay, so also too, guys, we're reading our notes so we can make sure that we give you guys all the tips. Also, the Dollar Tree sale signs, I'm not big fans of the Dollar Tree signs, only because when they're in the ground, the wind blows, they kind of flap and fold closed shut. So people can't even read them at all, unless you're gonna like add some wood sticks or something on the on the outside so they kind of stay flat. Dollar Tree signs are not the best. We've purchased them before in the past, and
so we learned to purchase some good signs because then we can just reuse them over and over and don't have to keep doing it every year.
There you go. Also, too, think about balloons. You can grab a pack of balloons from the Dollar Tree for 99 cents. We blow up balloons and we attach it on string and we put it on our mailbox. So when cars are coming by, even down the street, and they may not have had a chance to see the signs, they can see balloons. We also purchased the flag, what do you call those? The flag banners. So if you live off of a street, maybe the back of your home faces a main road, we've put a flag banner in the back of our home so people knew, oh, they must be having a sale. That's where the arrow's pointing to, and they came right around to our front door, to our garage. So those are just extra tips too. Then you want to make sure that you advertise properly. How do we like to advertise?
Craigslist.
That's it, guys. It's free. Most people are using Craigslist, and it honestly is the way to go. We get most of our people to come to our sales either through Craigslist or Facebook. Facebook is probably the biggest competitor right now. They have a lot of Facebook groups, garage sale groups that you can join for free. You can even post it on your personal timeline Tell people that you're having a garage sale. You can even post pictures of some of the items that you have in the garage sale. And trust me when I tell you, your garage will stay busy.
You want to do this. You
Yeah.
don't want to just depend on the signs that you have out
Right.
on the street or on your yard.
Right.
Put your information on Craigslist. It takes like 5 minutes between Craigslist and Facebook, and put your info out there, because trust us, there are people on there searching for
Yeah.
garage sales to go to.
And not just that now, there are a lot of garage sale apps that people have on their phones, and the owners of the apps, they somehow connect through Craigslist, and they pull the garage sales from Craigslist to put on their apps. So Craigslist is almost like the primary hub for where other sites kind of showcase garage sales in the area. So you want to make sure that you do that. Also, find out if your community, they have an annual garage sale. You want to definitely take advantage of that. We made the most money taking advantage of multi-garage sales going on at the same time, because people love that. They love to go to a garage sale where they can hit up 20, 50 of them in one day. So take advantage of that. And they're all close by each other. And what we have found was our particular community charges if you want to put your address in their ad. It was really no need to do that, because people driving by are going to see you, the Craigslist and things like that. So we didn't have to pay necessarily to take advantage of people coming to our home. My favorite tip, guys, is have your garage sale start on a Thursday. We tried that our first year out. We made $1,200 the first year that we had a garage sale, and half of that was done on Thursday alone. $600 was done on Thursday alone.
It's the sneak attack.
Yes, between Friday and Saturday we made $600, but Thursday alone it was $600 alone. And the reason why, there's less competition is what we find.
Yeah.
A lot of people are having cabin fever throughout the week, and if they see that there's a garage sale going on Thursday, they want to be there. They want to take advantage of it. And it's just less competition.
Supply and demand, people.
When you have a sale on a Friday or Saturday, there's so many homes, and sometimes people can't stop at all of them because they have kiddie games going on, different activities going on, and they really can't stop. So Thursdays is it. One year we did it without a Thursday, and I'm a true believer that Thursdays is a day. We started it back up again this year, and we did it on a Thursday, and sure enough, we made the same amount of money on a Thursday that we made on Friday and Saturday combined. And it was remarkable. You also want to take advantage of, ask your family and friends if they want to take part into the garage sale. A lot of people love it when you advertise multi-family garage sale. That's big because they feel like there's something for everyone in the family. You may have children items, men, tools, and different things like that, items for the home. They love the word multi-family garage sale.
They just know that you got more stuff than the average garage sale,
Right.
because it's a combination of families instead of one family stuff. So they
Right.
know that they're going to have a lot to choose from.
That's right.
So it's very attractive.
That's right. Also, too, in our ads, we say early birds are welcome. Don't turn away somebody if they say, hey, can I come look? Sure, come on and look.
Talking about, I ain't ready yet.
No,
Okay,
don't do that. You
okay.
have a lot of people that are stopping on their way to work,
Yes,
and
come
they
this
can't.
way.
Yeah, and they can't come during the time that you have specified for your garage sale. Let them come in and see. Even when I'm closing up and people are coming in, I let them come in and let them shop as well too. So you don't want to turn anybody away. Another tip is the setup. You want to have tables. Oh my gosh, that's so important. People don't like looking on the ground. They like to be able to look at eye level and not have to bend over to look. So have tables. Ask family and friends if they have tables. If you don't have any, you can also rent them too. But we have a few tables that we were able to use. So you want to make sure that you have tables there.
And make sure that your stuff is, like Ty talked about earlier, in categories. Don't just
Yep.
have random stuff all over each table. You know, dedicated table for baby clothes, dedicated table for toiletries, dedicated table for toys. You know, keep it all organized. Make it easier for
Right.
people.
And some items we had to put on the ground, but we either laid them on a rug or we had them in boxes labeled. For an example, kids' toys are big at a garage sale. And what I mean by that, put the kids' toys by the end of the driveway. So as soon as that parent is coming up to your garage sale, the children automatically see the toys. And let me tell you guys,
Yeah.
the children pick them up and they don't want to put them down. And the parents they don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want the child to have a tantrum. And they're like, okay, how much for this toy? And usually they're $1, $2, but
It's a smooth setup.
it's a smooth setup to be able to get rid of toys. And we did that. We do that as well too.
Hey, little Johnny, don't you want this teddy bear?
Yeah, or a
He
truck.
Sure does.
Right.
He sure does.
We're always cleaning out our children's toys, and that's just one easy way to be able to sell toys. You want to also have baskets Also, for some of your smaller items, like whether it be makeup and things like that, keep it contained in a basket, because when it's on a table, it rolls off or people really don't see it. But when we have everything in a basket, like I sold jewelry, I had all the jewelry in a basket, and put signs on your table. If you have a table, I suggest make a table that says something like, everything on this table is either $1, or everything on this table, $2 or less. Or we also make signs that say everything on this table is brand new, never used.
If you all watch my wife's videos, you know she's a basket believer.
Yeah. He calls me, what do you say, I'm a basket case?
The basket lady.
Oh, the basket lady. Okay. I
Baskets
love baskets.
everywhere. There's baskets everywhere.
No,
Everywhere.
no, it's not. It keeps everything organized, you know.
Everywhere.
Because if I don't have baskets, guys, he puts everything on the side. It's crazy. So he has to, like, okay, she obviously has this basket here. She wants me to sit it in there.
Moral of the
I
story,
don't have
get
baskets
baskets.
everywhere. Okay, get baskets. As a matter of fact, true story. I sold some items to a lady at our last past garage sale, and she wanted one of my baskets with it. She was like, would you
no,
throw
she
this
didn't.
in? And it was the teal basket.
Oh, no, she didn't.
You ladies know what I'm talking about, the teal baskets from the Dollar Tree that are hard to find. I said, no.
Ain't nobody taking my wife's baskets.
I said, no, I'm just using it to store. She was like, well, can I? No, I'm taking that back inside of my home.
we real about our baskets.
Yeah, we are. And then, too, you also want to make sure your price is right, guys. A garage sale is just that, a garage sale. Get rid of it. Don't price your items too high unless it's justifiable. You know,
This ain't Macy's.
yeah, it's
your
not.
garage.
Right.
Price it accordingly.
And we price our stuff to sale because we don't want it anyway.
And you don't want it either.
Yeah, and so a lot of
Stop
our
playing.
items are $2 or $1 or even a quarter.
Hold up.
25
I'm going to
cents.
say this one more time. Your garage ain't Macy's. I don't care how much you paid for it. Ain't nobody coming
Stop
to your
saying
garage.
ain't.
It's a word. It's in the dictionary. Ain't nobody finna come pay no high price out your garage.
That's true.
It's your garage. Price it to sell.
That's
you
right.
don't need it.
That's right. And also, too, if people are willing to make a deal with you guys, hey, I do that all the time. If somebody said, would you take 3? If I know really I don't want to bring that item back in the house, sure, you can have it for $3. Now, there are some items that I know without a shadow of a doubt that before the sale ends, probably by that Saturday, it would sell. And I'll tell them, well, you know what, I may consider it if you want to come back on Saturday to see if it's still here, because this is the first day of my sale, so I don't really want to price it that low. But feel free to come back. And that works as well, too. And usually it sells for the price that we have it labeled at. Also, too, you want to make sure that you sell in bundles. Guys, this is a lot of information, but trust me, if you're taking notes, trust me, this will help.
Told y'all to get y'all pen
Right.
and y'all paper. What y'all thought we was playing?
Right. You want to make sure that you sell in bundles. And this works big at our garage sales. So let's say that you have multiples of a certain item, or you have a table full of items that might be $2 or less. I don't know. You could tell them if you purchase 3 items, it's 3 for $5 or 1 for $2. More than likely, people are going to purchase them in threes because it'll be what, like $1.66 or $1.67.
If anybody from the block, you already know when the bootleg man come around, he tell you 3 for $5, 2 for $3, okay? Because you more likely to buy.
Are y'all
in
praying for
bundles,
me? Are you
okay?
all praying for me?
You got to be out there like hustle man. I got these pigeons cheap.
Has anybody ever sold you any DVDs or something off the street?
Yeah,
Where?
I mean,
And when?
Who doesn't buy bootleg DVDs?
Were we married? Were we married?
No, I was a single brother living a
Oh,
free,
okay.
carefree life
Oh!
from the bootleg man. Had all the latest movies.
Oh my gosh.
2 for $5.
Tell-
Screeners copies.
You cannot promote bootleg. That's not right. That's
I'm not
not
promoting
ethically
it.
correct.
It was just a visualization of how, when you bundle, you make
We
more
do not
sales.
buy bootleg now, okay? 9 years in.
That was BC.
Okay, before Christ. Okay.
That was
right.
BC.
But sell in bundles.
Just saying. You're going to sell more that way.
Yeah, sell in bundles is true. 3 for $5 or 1 for 2 or whatever price that you have coming up, because we cleared out a lot just by doing it that way. Also, too, make sure that you have cash on hand. Go to the bank before you have your sale and take out some singles. I also take out a roll of quarters, $5 bills and $10 bills. I don't take out 20s because most people will hand you a 20 at a garage sale. And I do not try not to take anything over $20. I mean, at all, because a lot of people, there are some fraudulent people out there that will give you counterfeit money and hire bills like $50 bills or $100 bills, and you're stuck. So don't do
It's real.
that.
It's real.
It is. And then, too, don't be afraid to ask people, I'm sorry, do you have anything smaller? People will give you a $20 bill for an item that's a quarter or an item that's $1. And they're doing that because they want change to be able to go shop at the
want
other
change.
garage
Right.
sales.
Like you the bank.
Right, and so I tell them, no, I'm sorry, by any chance, do you have anything smaller? And most times they do. They have a $5 bill or
They
singles.
always do. It's
right.
a setup.
So make sure that that you have that ready too.
Man, this costs 25 cents. Why are you handing me a 20?
Yes, I had that a lot.
Stop playing.
Yes.
Go to your car, open up your armrest, and go get a quarter.
Yes. And make sure, I like to wear one of those handbags, the purses that have the strap, the crossover purses, or the fanny packs. Those are perfect purses to have to be able to keep your change and your money in there so you don't have to worry about sitting down and it's on you at all times. Also, to be very diligent and watch people. Some people come to garage sales to steal. I felt so bad. My sister had a whole entire bag of brand new children's clothing that she had for her daughter, had tags on it.
It's real out
Somebody
here.
just walked right off with it, and we were blindsided because sometimes they will confuse you. They may have somebody talking to you, asking you, oh, ma'am, how much is this? And all along, they're picking it up and they're walking out to their car. And so
It's
I
real
felt
in the
so
field.
bad.
Gotta
It
be
really
careful.
is. It really is. And that's everywhere you go, in every neighborhood. Okay? So also, too, another tip that we do is that by the end of the sale, put out like a blast either on Facebook or even on Craigslist. If you want to get rid of items, tell them the next person that comes and mentions this ad, you can have this entire table for XYZ. We did that our first year in. We had some gym shoes that we just didn't want. It was going to go to Goodwill. We put it out there, hey, 5 pair of name brand shoes for $20. And let me tell you, people started coming. They were like, oh, we saw your ad. Go right ahead, choose any 5 that you want for $20. And they will clear it out. So run a flash sale towards the end of your garage sale. And then at the end, we either see if there's certain items that we want to keep maybe for the following year for a garage sale, or if we plan to have another one. Like sometimes we take advantage of a sale with my mother and my parents where they live in their subdivision. Then we'll pack it away. But there are some items that we would just say, you know what? We're not going to try to sell this again. We're going to donate it to Goodwill.
Good
and
riddance.
it's a tax write-off. So make sure that you get your donation letter and keep it there, your donation contribution letter, and keep it, ready for when you do your taxes as a tax write-off. So it's still a win-win overall. And if it's a hot day, consider having, something on the grill, hot dogs or water bottles or pop cans that you would like to sell for 50 cents to $1. People will buy that. We did that on last year when we had a garage sale with our parents. My father had the grill going. My mother picked up a 24-pack or 48-pack of water, and people were buying it because if they're garage sale hopping, they don't have time to stop and eat lunch. They don't have time to grab a beverage. And if you have it accessible for them, they'll give you the $1. They'll give you $2 for a hot dog and a pop. And we sold a lot doing that. So that's just another tip as well, too. So, guys, those are just some of our tips. If you have any other tips that we have not mentioned, please leave them in the comment section below. We will love to learn from you guys on how you have a successful garage sale, and other people will love to read it and learn as well, too.
Listen, y'all need this money. Need to get this work. So your task this week is to begin to take inventory of all that stuff in your house. Write a list and put it away. Put it in a central location, and let's start gathering items to have a garage sale so we can get this money.
Yeah.
Right now, it's collecting dust. Right now, it's sitting in your closet. You're not wearing it. So stop playing. Let's put it all in a central location. Let's start tagging it. Let's put it on the table outside. Let's get this money.
And I just thought about, since you mentioned clothing will sell, especially children's clothing will sell. If you have a bin of clothing and it's $1 or less, people love that. Also, too, make sure that you have the hanging racks to hang up coats and dresses that maybe people can't see in a bin. Hang those up, too. But at our garage sale last year, I sold an entire bin of clothes. It was at the end of the sale. A lady came in. She was looking through it. And I said, ma'am, if you would like to have this entire bin, it's yours for $30. And she said, really? She says, okay, I'll take it. And, I mean, just one item alone in there still had the tags on, and it was well over $30, and she could see that. So just, consider that as well, too. So, guys, those are just our tips. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to visit us over at our website at hisorhermoney.com. If you have not subscribed to our channel already, please do so. We welcome you. Thank you to all our new subscribers. Don't forget to visit us here next Sunday for our Sunday night sit down at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where you will see the both of us sharing with you.
Share this video to everybody. Put it out there. Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
Come on, y'all. Let's get
Share
together
it.
and have a garage sale together. Find a designated place. Find someone's home and say, hey, you all want to have a garage sale? I'll bring my stuff over, and let's do it.
All right, guys. Until next time.
Bye.
Peace.